Yes, my name is Vicki Vickers. I just want to let everybody know that I had a real problem with the justice system. I had filed a lawsuit against the Medical University of South Carolina because one of their employees, I won't mention his name, but he was rubbing my hand real hard one day, and come to find out when I had reported him to the campus police that he had had sex on my hands. So I reported to them, and then they turned around and reported to the re- human resource people there. The human resource people were not very helpful to me at all. I had gone in their office 3 times, and every time I turned around, this woman that worked there degraded me, put me down, had nothing positive to say about me, to encourage me, to do anything to me. All she did was degrade me on how I didn't have this, I didn't have that, I didn't have anything. And, it's not very good to work at a place when you have people that are like that, who are just absolutely just disrespectful to anything, that she would not help me in any way, shape, or form. So I filed a lawsuit. I went to the on Broad Street, the U.S. Circuit Court. I filed a lawsuit there. I had a problem with the judge there. The judge there didn't seem to want to cooperate with me. Not even the employees in there did not want to even cooperate with me and help me and just give me the guidelines of what you're supposed to do, whatever the piece of paper you're supposed to sign or something. They wouldn't do anything. All they could say is find you a lawyer. Well, the other thing is, I tried to find me a lawyer. I couldn't find anybody. I've called probably dozens of people. I tried people that I think would help cover, would help me, but everybody just decided they didn't have the time, or just didn't care, or some people didn't even answer the phone, or return your phone call. They just hide in their little house, I guess, and pout. I don't know. When you cry out for help, the only person I can really truly say is that Jesus Christ helped me so much to get through all this pain, that you cannot depend on anybody in this world, a lawyer, anybody that would help you and help you in any way to guide and direct your path but Jesus Christ. And I filed a complaint up there in ODC in the district court in Columbia. That was a joke. The lady I talked to up there didn't even have the time of the day to help you. Oh, they tell you this and that, and I sent my paperwork up there, and they didn't give a damn either. They just write you a letter back stating this, this, and this, and and they promise you something, and they can't even stand by their word. And you try to email them and ask them what's going on or whatever, they don't even got the guts to call you back or even figure out how they could solve this problem to help you. I don't have the money for an attorney to pay you $20,000, $50,000. It's ridiculous what they charge now. And all I'm just reaching out to people, if you are in this mess like I was, and trying to get justice and trying to get what settlement that you deserve, what other people do to you, and then you got justices up there in Charleston that just don't care. All they care about is, well, maybe you ought to look on the side of the road and see who's all voting or going for office. Maybe you ought to pray and ask God which one you think you should vote for, or maybe you ask one to be unseated because they're not fair to situations that happen to people, and especially like me. When you have a hard understanding of words and how to write stuff down, and everybody, all they want to do is run and stick their head in the ground. And I think it's ridiculous. And I think the people up there at ODC is a joke. They're not to help people, us, to guide and direct us and show us what advice we should do. All they want to do is put their head in the ground like ostriches and don't care. So I'm just stating how I feel, and if anybody is going through this same thing, God bless you. I know how you feel. But if there's anybody in here that could help me and direct me and just give me some ideas, wisdom, what you think would be good for me, I would appreciate it so much. I thank you. It's been a hard struggle. It's been tough. And I can't say all the crying I've done and all the praying on my knees I've done. And people just walk away from you. They don't care. Don't care at all. Even if you help them win money, they don't care. They just rather just go off in the wild blue wonder and forget you. I guess that's what we mean to people. But God didn't mean us to people. He loved us and cared for us. And I hope one of these days, these justices have their eyes wide open and realize you just can't do a lot of stuff for people who have disabilities like me, who have a hard time understanding and just trying to do the right thing. That's all I want. Just my settlement from medical university, and so I can get on with my life and everybody be square and everybody apologize for everything. And I forgive these people. You know, sometimes you don't know what they're going through, but I tell you what, they didn't know what they put me through. And I wish everybody the best of luck. And maybe one of these days, they're going to have to stand before God and understand what they did. God bless everybody, and I hope y'all have a wonderful day. And please keep me in your prayers. And ask God to give me wisdom and guidance and direction and what's the right thing to do in this world and life. God bless each and every one of you. All right. Bye-bye.